Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you here on a Monday afternoon, February 23rd. Had a nice green day today. Two trades, one break even on the Apex account, so only down commissions there, and then a nice $300 win on the Take Profit Trader account. So awesome Monday. Plan worked out pretty much to perfection today. I was really looking for, if you watch my trade plan video this morning, I was looking for a breakdown below the Friday lows on ES or a break above the Friday highs on ES. That was one look that I had. The other watch was the break below Friday's lows on the Dow Jones. That's the trade that we got right there, and did capitalize on that. So basically just taking a break and retest below the PDL right there for a beautiful little trade. We started to get a little bit sluggish as we got down towards TP1 in this area. So once the first target hit, we were a little bit sluggish, and I just moved my stop to break even, or to TP1, and said I'm getting out of here with a $300 win, 2R on the trade. And if it continues to run to my full profit target, which I think was sitting right at this low, which we eventually did hit, all the way over here in the early afternoon here, and I just simply didn't want to hold for that. In my opinion, I mean, I had 4 or 5 straight losing trades last week on these accounts. Now, granted, we made all that back with this one win. That's what I love about the way I have my ATM set, where I'm guaranteeing myself a bigger win versus my losing trade. So it's a huge plus. But I just said I was going to lock in the 300, and if it continues to go, great. If it gets to my full profit target, great. And if not, I'm out with 300, and got stopped out, and that was fine. So nice trade, really nice trade. The other one I took was on ES. I was also looking for this breakdown below the Friday low, which was really the Friday and Wednesday low. And this proved to be nothing but a little bit of a trap. And the other thing that I want to point out here, well, there's 2 things. I did chase this entry a little bit and kind of got lucky and got saved because we got enough of a move where I activated my stop moving to break even, and then I got stopped out there, and really that was a trap below these lows. But then here we also had a beautiful setup, and I want to just zoom in on this just a little bit. This is a really good technical break and retest setup where you've broken and you come back and you cleanly test that, and then we get some wicks that basically are a high, a lower high, red candle. I was very tempted to enter right here, very tempted to take that short right there. The reason I didn't do it is because of this low, this kind of double bottom low. I was wary of this bouncing because of that. And at the same time, if you look at NQ, I think it was NQ, yes. NQ also having the same phenomenon. Actually, NQ was really not breaking the Friday low. And so when I noticed that, I was like, I'm going to pass on that setup, even though it was a really nice setup. And I need to do more of this because my intuition was correct. The setup here was great. It's a textbook looking setup. However, the other factors in the marketplace, this double bottom and the uneasiness or wariness of that bouncing, was definitely the right call. I need to pay more attention to that going forward, because I have noticed that there are times when I will simply take a setup because it's such a good looking setup like this, but it ends up being a fake because of other market factors. And so I was really happy with my decision making there. And I'm quite okay with having a $4 loss. It's really nothing on the Apex accounts. And we just started going sideways. The markets have just we had the morning move. We tried to break below on ES. We couldn't do it. Bouncing back up into the range again. And I just said, you know what, I'm walking away. As long as we are stuck in this channel, I think I'm going to be very cautious on trading. And if it takes a week for us to get out of that, it takes a week. I mean, we tried to do it here, but couldn't do it on ES. Did get the nice little move on the Dow Jones, but we didn't get too much continuation. So we'll see if something develops there later on in the week. And on the Russell, did get a break below. I didn't catch any of this. I really didn't pay that much attention to it. There might have been an entry here, probably was, but I was busy watching other markets. As a matter of fact, I may have been in that short trade. I bet I was. I got into this trade around 10:08, And this is around, yeah, I was in the Dow. That's why I missed this. I was in the Dow trade, but that again, breaking, retesting, you would have had to hold. There was a little bit of consolidation there. And then you would have had to sit through this little bit of noise. And again, we were shorting into that daily 20. In fact, I think I remember looking at this prior to the Dow trade, but realizing that we were at the daily 20, and I wanted to see us get below the daily 20. Could have had a little bit of an entry here, but again, you're kind of in that double bottom type scenario at that point in time. So really not a great trade setup for me on the Russell, even though we did break that PDL, which I was kind of looking for. So really just a well-executed game plan today. Only 2 trades, but we took the shot on the opportunity that presented itself for us, and we came out of there with a win. So that's a big plus. Let's look at TradeZella. Here's today. Obviously, Mondays have started to be good here. February, nice $1,400, $1,500 day. Really a 50% win rate. It's skewed a little bit because I'm trading 3 contracts here, 3 accounts and 5 accounts, so it does skew that, but it's really 50%. But again, huge swing on the average win to loss. It's a little bit crazy because it's only a 2 trade day. Let's go to the last 2 weeks since I've adjusted this ATM. So let's go from the 16th to the 23rd. And during that time frame, we've got a $3,500 profit, 40% win rate, 3.6, nearly 3.75. So 317 average win, average loss is 86. Huge. Such a, I can't, yeah. I know I'm just sharing my channel. It's really all I'm doing, but I am so excited about this because this is what I feel like the missing link that I have needed in my trading. I've changed nothing with my setups, nothing. I'm taking the same trades, the same setups. The only thing is different is I am letting the trade run to 2R before I take any kind of profit, and I'm taking half off, and then the stop goes to break even and once we get to 1R. So I'm protecting myself against a loss at that point. And then I'm trying to let a trade run to 4R, which really nets out at a 3R gain if I get a full win. So it's just been really good, and that's why we've seen the gains that we've had. Looking at the day, obviously $4 loss on Apex, no big deal. $300 win basically on the take profit accounts. After commissions is $297.50, but nice start to the week. And again, if you go back to last week and look at Take Profit Trader, on this day I had 3 losing trades. This day I had 1 winning trade, so I had our losing trade. I had one win here, and then a total of 4 losses across 2 days, and then bounced back today with another winning trade, and we are profitable during that stretch. And so that's the beauty: 2 wins, 4 losses, but we have profits. So that's a big win, and it's something I really like. And again, if you look at the Apex accounts last week, we made basically $1,000 on those accounts, and then today lost $4. So no big deal there. So anyway, it's been great. It's a good start to the week, and hopefully we can continue to capitalize on that. Curious what we need for the month. Let's look at this month. I think we're still red. Yeah, we're red by $2,000. So we need $2,000 over the next 4 days. Hopefully we can do that and get the month to green. And what about year to date? I definitely have a goal of being profitable this year. So we're down 16 on the year. So if we get profitable this month, we'll be down about what, 14? Yeah, something like that. So yeah, hopefully over another month or 2 we can get that back to green, and be good to go. So all right, I'll leave you with that. It's a great day. It's a good start to the week, and hopefully we can continue to build upon this going forward. So thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for following along. Hope you had a great day, and we'll catch up with you on the next one. Take care, and so long.